I've had the iPhone 7 for a couple of weeks now, and I've been using a case on it pretty much the entire time, but it never hurts to try some new ones. So let's take a look at these two cases from Poetic. Now before we even get started, as you can see here, these are two cases that I've looked at before with other devices, with the HTC 10, with the Galaxy S7, with the iPhone SE. These are realistically no different, they're just gonna fit a different device, which is kind of what makes them great. You get the case that you know you're familiar with, you love the case, that you've used on another device previously, and you can now use it on your new device of choice. Now both of these are available over on Amazon right now in a variety of colors, and they look like they're about $9.95 a piece. If you want to protect your device, $10 is definitely not too much to ask, in my opinion. The two that I've received here, you can see they're both the black versions. We have the Affinity case here in black, but they also have it in blue and clear, clear and clear, and pink and clear. And then currently on Amazon, there's the black quarterback case here, but they also have it available in green with gray around the sides. I think there's also going to be a blue one and a red one, but those are just not available yet. I would love to get my hands on the blue one. I just really like the way that it looks. But either way, let's go ahead and try these out, see how they look, see which one I prefer. Oh, very nice. 10% off your first time purchase at poeticcases.com using the code San Francisco. And there's the case. Now, as with any clear case, you're gonna wanna make sure the back of your device is completely clean, nothing on it. I've got, a little bit of a smudge marks on there, but not too bad. And the case itself needs to be extraordinarily clean, and then we'll just kind of slip it into place. So that went on pretty easily. Go ahead and shine it up a little bit, make it look kind of nice. And there you have it, the Poetic Affinity case. It does have the same ridges that the previous Affinity cases have had. Silicone buttons here, so there are no actual buttons in here. It's just a part of the case, but they do still click. They do still work just fine. You do have a little recessed area here where you can get your notification toggle, so you can flip that on or off. And of course the speaker grills and the lightning port are cut out on the bottom, nothing cut out on the top, and camera and LED flash are all open on the back. And the Poetic branding does not get in the way of any of the other branding if you're worried about that. So Poetic branding, and then your Apple iPhone branding. And actually this clear black case does go pretty well with the matte black iPhone. I think it looks pretty decent there. Let's try the other one though. With these I like to take them off by grabbing at the bottom because there's no buttons at the bottom, and you just kind of peel it away. And for the second case, the quarterback case, very much identical to the previous quarterback cases I've looked at. You've got kind of a hard plastic back and then flexible sides to it. It doesn't really have a grip, but it has a little bit of an indentation to it. So let's go ahead and slide the phone on in there. Actually goes in a little bit easier, okay, a lot easier than the Affinity case. And looks quite nice and provides a comfortable grip. Like I said, it does have those little indentions. You can kind of see that there. Makes it a little bit easier to grab onto and hold onto. The buttons still, they're not actually buttons, they're just additional pieces of the case. They do all still have clickiness to them. They do all still appropriately work. You can still reach your notification toggle in there, although it's a little bit more difficult to reach in this one. Still works just fine. All your cutouts are here as you would expect, and your camera cutout on the back. Everything looks just fine. Nothing on the top. And then you've got your 3 fake rivets here on the back with your Poetic branding on top and bottom. When I was using the Galaxy S7 as my daily driver, I was using the quarterback as my everyday driver case for a very long time. And now that my wife is using the Galaxy S7, she's still using that case on it, so that speaks volumes to this case. However, on the iPhone SE, I do generally tend to use the Poetic Affinity case, so I do use these on pretty much a daily basis on my devices. HTC 10, I think, is using the Affinity case, so Poetic does make some very nice cases. Not to put down any of the other cases that I've tested out. I've tested a lot of really good cases that you can get for less than $20, so the biggest thing to say here, I think, is if you're paying $600, $700, $800, $1,000 for a device, $10 out of pocket to put something on there to give it a little extra protection is definitely worth your while. You're gonna lose out on a little bit of the sleekness and the awesome design and look of the device. It's not gonna be as slimline or as sleek as it once was, but just knowing that if I drop this on the floor right now, it's not going to shatter into a million pieces makes you feel a little bit better. Again, I would also recommend looking into a tempered glass screen protector. I have not done that yet with this device, but I did it on the iPhone SE and it has saved me in one instance so far. But I'll put links to where you can find both of these cases down in the description. Thanks so much to Poetic for continuing to reach out to me, for continuing to send cases my way to check out. Thanks to you guys for watching. Leave a thumbs up down below if you liked this video, subscribe to receive more, and I will see you again next time.